reflecting on the past year. Can you believe another year is almost over?
I know. It feels like we just celebrated New Year's 2024 yesterday.
Tell me about it. So, how was 2024 for you? Highlights and lowlights?
Highlight? Definitely getting that promotion. It's been such a game changer.
That's huge. Congrats again on that.
Thanks. But, lowlight? Probably working too much because of the promotion. I barely had time to do anything fun.
Yeah, work can take over your life if you're not careful. What's something you wish you had done more of?
Traveling, for sure. I wanted to go to Japan this year, but it didn't happen.
Oh, I get that. My big regret is not spending enough time with family. I kept putting visits off, and now I feel like I missed out.
There's always next year. Maybe you can make that a priority in 2025.
What's one thing you're super proud of this year?
Honestly, I'm proud I started running. I never thought I'd enjoy it, but now I can do a 5K without stopping.
That's amazing. I remember you used to hate running.
I still kind of do, but I love how it makes me feel afterward. What about you?
I'm proud of finally finishing that painting class. It took forever, but I actually created something I'm happy with.
That's awesome. You should show me your work sometime.
Maybe, but only if you promise not to laugh.
Deal. So, any lessons learned this year?
Oh, so many. But the biggest one? Don't be afraid to ask for help. I used to think I had to do everything myself, but I realized it's okay to lean on others.
That's a big one. For me, it's learning to say no. I used to take on way too much, but now I'm getting better at setting boundaries.
Those are great lessons. It's funny how each year teaches us something new.
Totally. It's like each year is a chapter, and we're just adding to our stories.
I love that. Here's to a new chapter in 2025.
What's your first goal for January?
Decluttering. I want to start the year fresh, so I'm getting rid of anything I don't need.
That's a great idea. I need to do that too. My closet is a disaster.
You should. It feels so good to let go of stuff.
And maybe I'll finally finish the DIY bookshelf I started months ago.
Please do. You've been talking about that forever.
Hey, I've been busy. But no excuses in 2025.
Let's make a pact. No procrastinating next year.
Deal. And let's make sure we celebrate the wins, no matter how small.
Agreed. Life's too short to wait for the big moments.
This chat has me feeling hopeful about the new year.
Me too. Cheers to us and all the adventures ahead.
Cheers. Here's to making 2025 our best year yet.
New Year's resolutions discussion. Can you believe the year is almost over? I feel like 2024 flew by.
Seriously. And now we're at that time of year when everyone starts making resolutions they won't keep.
Speak for yourself. I actually kept mine last year.
Really? What was it?
To drink more water. I got one of those fancy water bottles that lights up to remind me. It actually worked.
That's a good one. Maybe I should try that. I'm terrible at staying hydrated.
So, what's on your list for this year, Sam?
Alright, don't laugh, but I'm committing to the gym. 3 times a week, no excuses.
Didn't you say that last year?
Yeah, and the year before that. But this time, I mean it. I'm even getting a personal trainer.
Good for you. Accountability helps.
How about you, Maya? Any big goals?
Definitely. I need to cut back on screen time. I spend way too many hours scrolling through Instagram and TikTok.
That's a tough one. Have you thought about how you'll do it?
I'm setting limits on my apps and trying to keep my phone out of the bedroom.
That's smart. Maybe I'll join you. Social media is such a time suck.
My resolution this year is to save more money. I want to finally go on that Europe trip I've been dreaming about.
Ooh, where do you want to go?
Italy and Spain, for sure. I've been obsessed with Italian food and Spanish architecture forever.
Can I come? I'll carry your bags if you promise me pizza and paella.
Sure, but only if you can handle all the walking.
All right, we've got the big ones down. What about smaller, day-to-day goals?
I want to cook more at home. I've been eating out way too much.
Same. My bank account would definitely appreciate that.
Mine is journaling. I want to write down my thoughts every day. It's supposed to help with stress.
That's a great idea. I might try meditating. I've been reading about how good it is for mental clarity.
Oh, I love that. My smaller goal is to read more books. I only finished 2 this year, and one of them was a graphic novel.
Hey, that still counts. What's your first book for 2025?
Probably something light to ease me in. Maybe a mystery or a travel memoir.
Speaking of books, Maya, didn't you say you wanted to write one someday?
I do. Maybe 2025 is the year I actually start working on it.
Yes, you should go for it. Even if you just write a few pages a week, it's progress.
We'll be your first readers.
Alright, let's make a pact. Mid-year check-in to see how we're doing with our resolutions.
Deal. But no judgment if we're struggling, okay?
Absolutely. Progress over perfection.
And let's celebrate the small wins, too.
You know what? This feels like the year we actually stick to our goals.
I hope so. Here's to 2025, new year, new us.
Cheers to that. Dreaming big for the new year. All right, Liam, let's talk big dreams for 2025. What's on your mind?
Big dreams? Okay, I want to finally start my own business.
Really? What kind of business?
A little cafe. Cozy vibes, great coffee, maybe some live music on weekends.
That sounds incredible. Have you started planning?
A bit. I've been looking at locations and thinking about the menu, but it's still in the idea phase.
Well, if anyone can do it, it's you. You've always been great with people.
Thanks, Soph. What about you? Any big dreams for 2025?
I want to take a sabbatical and travel for a few months. Maybe South America, Brazil, Argentina, and Chile.
That sounds amazing. What's drawing you there?
The culture, the food, the landscapes, everything. Plus, I feel like I need a break from the 9-to-5 grind.
I hear that. Life's too short to be stuck in a routine.
Exactly. But it's scary, you know? Leaving work for a few months feels risky.
It's a calculated risk, and sometimes those pay off the most.
True. And who knows? Maybe I'll come back with a fresh perspective.
Let's say it's December 2024. What's one thing you hope you'll look back on and feel proud of?
I hope I'll have tried something completely out of my comfort zone, like hiking in Patagonia or learning tango in Argentina.
That's so cool. For me, I hope my cafe is up and running, even if it's just the beginning stages.
You'll get there, Liam. You're one of the most determined people I know.
Thanks, Sophie. And I know you'll have the adventure of a lifetime.
Let's promise to check in this time next year and see how far we've come.
Deal.
But what about smaller goals? Those are just as important.
Good point. I want to work on my time management. I'm terrible at keeping a schedule.
No kidding. You're late to everything.
I know, but 2024 is the year I get my act together.
My smaller goal is to take more photos. I always forget to capture memories.
That's a nice one. And hey, maybe your photos from South America will inspire others to travel.
That would be amazing. Maybe I'll even start a travel blog.
You should. And I'll stop by your cafe with my laptop and read your posts over a cappuccino.
Sounds perfect. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share.